Hi students, in this video I'm going to go over a few steps that I like in learning a new academic word. This is definitely not the only way to study vocabulary. Maybe it's not the best way to study vocabulary, it's just one way that I like. I think this method works best if you're in an academic English class where you have to learn a lot of academic vocabulary, that is formal vocabulary that you're not going to use very much in conversation, but that you want to learn how to use in writing. For this video, I'm going to choose one word that shows up in a reading that we have for this week in my class. The word is emerge. So step 0, I'm going to start with step 0. Let's say I don't know what the word is at all. Obviously, I have to just look it up. And the dictionary I'm using today is my favorite dictionary. It's called Longman Online Dictionary. It's great for ESL speakers, but it's also great for anybody, really. It's fantastic. So I'm going to type in emerge. And just to go over quickly what's in the website here, they have other word forms. Right? So we have the noun form, the adjective form of emerge. We have the part of speech of emerge. It's a verb. You can hear it pronounced if you click over on these things. You can actually tell how common it is by how many dots it has here. So this word's fairly common, but a word with 3 dots would be even more common. It has definitions, and here we have 4 different definitions. Each definition typically has examples, and you can even hear these examples pronounced. Of course, you get definitions here as well. And then if I scroll down, you get even more examples. You get sentences that give you more ways to use the sentence. So my step 0 is just trying to figure out what it means. If I can't figure out what it means by reading these definitions and reading these sentences, of course, I can check a translator to get a meaning in my own language. Of course, that's fine. But once you have the basic meaning of the word, that's when you're really going to need to study it. So step 1 is find a great sentence that uses your word the way you want to use it. Usually words are used in many different ways, so you want to find a use of that word that's exactly the same use that you want to practice. And usually it's the most common one, but not always. So I want to use, I'm actually going to use this definition here to begin to be known or noticed, because that's the way it's used in my text. And I like this sentence especially. Local government has recently emerged as a major issue. So I'm kind of interested in this combination, emerge as. I chose it because it looks very similar to the way that it's being used in the article that I'm reading for class. So I'm not gonna worry about all the different ways to use emerge right now. I'm just gonna learn this one way to use emerge. So once I've done this, then what's the next step? Okay, find a great sentence. I'm gonna paste this sentence right here. There it is. Step 2 is delete any parts of the sentence that are not needed to understand the word. So what does that mean? It just means, like, if you don't know, we don't really care whether it's local or not. Government has emerged as a major issue. Maybe I don't need recently. You don't need recently to contribute to that sentence. So sometimes these sentences will get really long. You could just delete the extra parts. That's fine. Step 3, keeping the basic structure of the sentence and any important collocations, change the rest of it. Make it your own sentence about the topic, or maybe yourself, something easy to remember. So again, I'm going to paste the sentence here. So what does this mean? It means I'm going to keep the structure the same. I'm still going to say blah, 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 has emerged as, and then I'm going to put some sort of noun over here. Collocation means words that appear together. So in this particular sentence, emerge as seems really important. I don't actually know whether I could say emerged from a major issue or emerged into a major issue or emerged with a major issue. I don't actually know that, but I know I can say emerged as. So that's what I want to study. I want to say that something probably has emerged as something else. And I'm going to change it to what I'm working on in my class, which is artificial intelligence. So I'm going to say artificial intelligence has recently emerged as, and I could say a major issue, but I want to kind of change it in a way that I can make my own sentence and remember it. So artificial intelligence has recently emerged as a trend in the workplace. Okay, so artificial intelligence has recently emerged as a trend in the workplace. Now, step 4 is I'm just going to test myself on this sentence every day. So what that means is in the morning when I start to study my vocabulary, on my list it says emerge, and I need to make the sentence from memory, artificial intelligence has recently emerged as a trend, or artificial intelligence recently emerged as a trend in the workplace, or whatever. The last step is once I'm used to that, once I can remember that structure, then I can start to play a little bit with the sentence and make different sentences that are very slightly different, right? So I can say, coronavirus has emerged as a topic that everybody argues about. And I can say, my friend has emerged as my best friend. I don't know. So I'm just working on taking that same structure and maybe this is weird, isn't it? Yeah. Tommy has emerged as my best friend, maybe. I don't know. So I'm trying to make my own sentences using that structure. And maybe they won't all work, but I'll have some idea how to use that word in the future. All right, that's it. Let me know what works for you or if this does or doesn't work. Okay, bye.